Welcome to our daily devotionals about our series entitled The Kingdom. Through these devotionals, we will be going deeper in some of the kingdom parables that Jesus shares with us in the Bible. The purpose of this series and these devotionals is to help grow your perspective of the kingdom so that we can all have a better practice of what it looks like to live for the kingdom. The first parable that we're looking at today is in Matthew 13, 1 through 9. This parable kicks off a series of parables that we read about in Matthew 13. The title for our time together is Get Below the Surface. I would encourage you to read the entire section, but I want to focus just on verse 9. After Jesus talks about the parable of the sower and eventually seed falling on good ground, here's what he says. He says, "Whoever has ears, let them hear." The reason Jesus ends the parable with this phrase is he wants to know who is going to go below the surface and go deeper trying to understand what the parable is. Eventually we see that he tells his disciples what the parable is all about. But you'll notice there is a difference between what the crowd received and what the disciples received. Similarly for you and I, for casual listeners or maybe casual Christians, Jesus is not going to go as deep with what he wants us to see, but if we are committed to being his disciples and following him, he is going to show us more of what he has for us. So my question for you today to consider is, are you a casual listener or a genuine seeker? There is probably one area in your life where God is doing a work, and on the surface you might be frustrated, you might be discouraged, but he wants to see, are you going to go deeper? He who has ears, let him hear. When you're listening to what's happening around you, are you asking God for a deeper understanding of what's happening? If you are doing that, you are genuinely seeking after God, and you're not simply a casual listener. I hope you can join me tomorrow as we look at how eyes and ears change your heart. God bless.